Yes, sir.
Now, see, so what is this group policy? Again, once again, we'll see the group policy related. I told about what is a local group policy means every PC itself has some group policy kind of stuff in a professional enterprise editions of Windows operating system. Okay, it controls their settings of a PC, and of course, if you change that settings, also different behavior it will come up. So what is these group policies? Normally, these group policies will apply. So we create a policy on a server, and we'll apply a policy to a different users and computers. Okay, okay. This is enough in the network. So you create a policy in a domain controller. Okay, so one group policy created, and this policy will be applied to everyone in the group. Okay, we can enforce these settings to large number of users and computer wise. But here is group policy is applied to everyone is a statement or a everyone in the OU, everyone in the domain, everyone in the site wise. Okay, so depends upon that we can able to apply a group policies. First of all, what is a group policy? It is enforce various type of settings to large number of users and computers. This is a different type of settings are there. So we'll see that setting. So when if they any ask a question, what is a group policy? Group policy enforce various type of settings to a large number of computers, users and computers. Okay, different type of policies are there. So there is a few policies are mentioned here. Means the different type like deploying an application, apply security settings, desktop application settings, configuring network settings, folder redirection, like kind of stuff. Okay, next you can apply a policy on OU. The OU users groups and computers in the OU will be affected and their sub OUs will affected with that one. Okay, so next if you apply a policy on a domain level, then in entire domain users groups computers in the domain will affected the policy irrespective of which OU you are belongs to it. Site level policies are affected on in a particular site. In the site, what are the domain controllers, users, computers comes under that site. That site will affected with the policies. Okay, next. So here where we can link these group policies. So where to link the policies, where we can able to link group policies. Okay, where we link the group policies. We can link the policy to OU organizational unit or domain. We can able to link the policy to domain, or we can link the policy to site only. Where we cannot link directly, we can't link. Where we cannot link, where we cannot link policies. Okay, where we cannot link, we can't link directly on user. Can't link the policy on a directly on user. Directly on user you can able to computer group. Okay, or any other printers or services like that. We can directly we link to the policy to users groups or computers or printers. Like we can't able to link the policies. When you link the policy to OU, under OU which users groups computers are there, they will affected with the policies, of course. Okay, like that. So make sure that one. Okay, so there are other settings, other things also there we can see. Now how to do this group policy thing. Okay, first to do group policy, first of all we have to normally server manager, go to server manager tools, Under tools, you can find a group policy manager. So you can open the group policy manager. There we have to see the forest. Then we have to go by one step. So expand that one. So you can find domain. You can find a group policy object container. Okay, so you will finally you will find a group policy object. Enable to see it. So under group policy object, again under group policy object, under group policy object, you have to right click and you have to create a policies. Okay, so this is the line. So here first of all I'm going to one by one. So first of all, GPO, under GPO, so means group policy object. So what to do? First of all, you have to create a policy. I will tell only create. So first of all, we have to create a policy. Then edit the policy. We have to edit it. Okay. Next, after editing, we have to link it. You have to link it. Okay. After linking, you have to update. Okay, and verify. So 5 steps we have to remember in a group policies. First, we have to create a policy, edit the policy, link the policy, update the policy, and verify the policies. So what we are creating? We are creating a group policy object. It is just a name only. It is name empty. Okay. So next one is you have to edit it. So when you are right click edit, when you put a on a policy on a GPO, if you right click and edit, group policy editor will open. Okay. Group policy editor will open. Normal, this is called a group policy management GPMC, group policy management console. Okay, this is a editor will open. In editor, you have to edit the settings as per your requirement. Next, link the policies. So once you complete it, then you have to link the policy. Okay, so what is a linking policy? Linking to OU or domain wise, you have to link the policies, which OU you are putting. Next, after linking, better what you do, just refresh refresh it like a GPMC refresh. Refresh your thing. Okay, so just click on a refresh. So better it is a refresh, then it will adjust. So next one is verify. So verify where you link and what are the settings. Verify the settings, what settings you made it. Okay, verify the settings. Okay, verify the settings, links. Okay, and other information also. Next, update. How do you update? Normally go to run or a CMD. Have to type GP update. Okay? Just GP update, or you can use a force switch also. GP update or GP update force. So instead of writing 2 times, I writing 1 time. So you can use GP update or a GP update force also. Okay. Where, so in a both server and a client also. Better to do it in a client also. Next, verify. So in a client verify whether policy is working or not. Okay. Okay, check in a client, so policy working or not. Okay, so that is a thing. Next, if you edit, so when you are doing edit, okay, so in editing, so you are edited in under computer configuration. You are edit on a computer configuration. you must restart the client. Okay, so if you edit under user configuration, you must sign out and sign in again, and in with that proper user. Okay, so this is how we can able to do group policies. Okay, as I said earlier, we'll do one by one, like a disabling general page and all. So we'll do this one. So I will show you how to do it, and also I will ask how much you listen. Also I will understand. Okay, first, so disabling general page. First, what is it? What is the effect before you create a group policies? Server, no, client. I'm going to client first. System becomes slow. Yes, I'm closing this one to make little bit faster. Okay, so in the client first, we have to go to client. So in the client, PC means Windows 10. So instead of writing client, so to avoid the confusion, like Windows 10 client. So I'm going to Windows 10 client. Okay, so I'm going to control panel. In the control panel, internet. Okay, internet options. There I will try to go to general tab. Okay, next also I have to show you general page. Okay, so will it open or not, that we have to verify. Okay, that is practical. What happened to this? We don't have a time and it is giving big biscuit here. What happened to the screen? Server is running. Okay, okay. Client. Control insert. Either I have to restart the PC or what? I am getting restart. That is also not responding. I have a 2.4 GB available currently. Mhm. Why it is power off? Okay, at least that is responded. Again power on. It is killing the time. It's okay. Meanwhile, I will show you the group policy management window. So minimize this one. Why it is open? Exit. I done exit here and it is not even a close. It will close automatically. Still it is showing black screen. Why? I didn't change anything. It's okay. First of all, in a server manager, so we are going to tools. This is group policy management. You can see group policy management. So I'm minimizing my server manager. Then I got this is group policy management. Yeah, okay, it is closed. And I make it as a full screen in a group policy management is a full screen. You can see the forest. Okay, I expand the forest, domains, domain name, then you got all the things. If you see this one, developers, domain controllers, HR, IT support, group policy objects, WMI filtering, and starter GPOs. And bottom you can see sites also. We don't have any site here to show here. Okay, modeling and result is there. So this is a starter GPO means you can take any group policy, existing group policy, or maybe you can create a starter GPOs, and we can use that one as a template. So faster you can able to create it. So instead of searching a empty one and do it, so we can do it. So this is the main one. And remember, developer, HR, IT, domain controller only there. So this is my users and computers, right? So here HR, IT, developer, Java, .NET like this is there, domain controllers. But built-in computers, managed services, foreign security principles, users not came in a group policy. So that's why we have to create a organizational unit, so for all users instead of creating, if you create a user under this one, so you click on user, you created a users here, so it cannot be organized properly because lot of groups are there, lot of users you are creating here, so it will get confused between in the big list of the default users, and also you cannot put it here, and also you cannot put it here also on this one. You know, some people will create a user wantedly here. Wantedly means they don't listen anything, so just wantedly create here, later they said sir it is not working. So verify if you are created a user here, like some people right click here, so new user they will create it. Okay, so if in that cases please verify where you created, no problem if you created also, no problem, but trouble is no problem, troubleshooting is important. Understand? So if you are understand CC, domain controllers, HR, IT support, and developers. HR, IT support, and developers, I created it. Okay, domain controllers by default it is, but other defaults are not came. Other default containers not came to here. Okay, that's why we create a OU for applying group policies and separation of users and all. Okay, you can see that one here also. Next, this is came. Okay, the client came, so first we'll go to the client part, any user, IT user or anything. So password ZAQ @1234. Already I told we need a little bit patience, but step by step understanding is important in a Windows servers, guys. So that's why better to complete a practicals every day, because if you postpone you will get confused which practical we have to do first. Okay, so my point is to tell, yeah, without joining a client to domain, these policies user access won't work. So be careful what we are doing. Second, what we doing in a domain, sorry, what we doing in a server, we do in a server. So we have to be careful. Some people will create roaming folder. So I seen a lot of people in the batches, okay, different batches. They create a roaming folder in a client. Okay, I told like this is I creating in a server because the background and also maybe they will get confused or they don't listen that. So what we I do in a screen, so parallelly they try to do it. So without listening they try to do parallelly. So while do parallelly, so it get confused, you miss the point because I keep on going. It's like 1 2 3 4 steps I will go. You will miss the step. Okay, even mainly why I record these classes for practical mainly, so I created. Okay, I go to control panel. Okay, so I go to control panel. So first of all I'm going to change it to category mode, this mode. Okay, next internet and network and internet, go to network and internet. So you can see internet options, click on change home page. Okay, so in a control panel, network and internet, this is internet options, and change your home page. I click on change your home page. So my home page general tab is open. If you see the tab button, general, security, privacy, content, connections, program, advanced, okay, like that is there. This is a general tab. Okay, so this is a like if I open a IE or this one, what is this, Microsoft Edge. Okay, so this link will be open. This is the home page. I can change the home page as per requirement. Okay, about tabs and home page kind of stuff, deleting a history kind of stuff, changing languages, colors, fonts, accessibility. It's in a general tab. Okay, next. If you open a internet options also, it open entirely like this. Okay, first one, general tab, or you can click on this one, it open internet properties, right? So what I am going to do is, when I click on this general change over home page, we cannot change it. Okay, so it will restrict the change here, and as well as we can delete the history also. Okay, we'll see that one. Okay, so how to block that one. So I'm going to my server, already I've opened a group policy management. Okay, I'm going to group policy object. So I'm putting in a full screen mode. Okay, so I'm putting a group policy object, expand. It is by default two policies are there. So one is a group policy domain controller policy. Okay, domain controller policy and domain policies. So here it is, I'm going to create a policy. First step is create a policy. So right click new for creating a policy. Okay, so what it is, group policy object, click it, right click new. New means creating a new policy. Now I put a change of name. So name does not mean anything. So name is only for giving a name to policy. Like you can put a policy name is GPO1 or policy 1, group policy 1, like that you can give, or you can give ABCD, you can give, no problem. But each name for us, we will understand what policy, what setting we done in this name, what settings we done in this name. So we have to do it. So that's why I put a name is IE restriction, with space or without space, no problem. So it is not much deal. So IE restriction, so just a name only. In the name only we'll do settings. What is the starter GPO? We don't have anything, no need to put anything. Click OK. So this is policy. So I created a new policy, name is IE restrictions. Next, what is the next step? Edit. So click on the policy. So click on the policy, edit. So first I created a policy, edit the policy. Second step. edit the policy. When I open the editor policy, automatically group policy management editor, okay, group policy management editor will open. So you can see a group IE restriction policies. So user configuration and computer configuration, you can see both the things, user configuration, computer configuration. I do always in a user configuration because it's a login logout, it take less time. If you go for a computer configurations, it take like time, but policies are different from some certain policies are different from user wise and computer wise, user wise and computer wise, and we are also dealing with users only, not with the computers now. So I user configuration policies, you can see three things: software settings, see under user configuration policies, software settings, windows settings, and administrative templates. Software settings for installing software, like you want to deploy a software. Windows settings for folder redirection, security settings, okay, deploying printers, like that it will give. Script log on or log scripts, like when you log in what script should run, when you log off what script should run. So like that, log on log off scripting, so many are there. So I do these two practical I said is administrative templates only. Administrative template definitions, AMDX files retrieved from the local computer. It is there in your local computer only. So where is your group policies are located? Go to C drive, Windows, System 32. I forget so many days or System 32. Usually I don't show it, like last time they asked one question about this one. System 32. So group policies, nothing is there, or it is showing something. Group policy users, group policy. Is it empty one or it is working? Sometimes it shows as a working. Or no, 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 no. Go to up. System 32. Usually policies are in system 32 only. Which folder is I didn't remember. Config. No, no, no. Blocker configuration. Schema registration, potential configuration, base configuration. Why I'm not able to recollect my memory? Not drivers anyway. Group policies. That is not even it is showing. Microsoft Protect. That is Knockout. So not that one. Mm, driver state, driver store, drive store, DSC, DASM, DNS, advance. Yeah, I am not unable to recollect my memory. Okay, so we can find it easily. I click on Windows, I type AMD. Uh, is it showing like that only, right? So ADM. Sorry, this is not AMD. It is sorry. ADM X actually, because of from 2008 onwards. AMDX, sorry, not ADMX. That's an extension actually. Dot ADMX. turn on indexing, turn on indexing. Running is use. I interrupt the searching. These are our folders on. Yeah, this is definitely not that one. .admx. Taking a lot of time. Yeah, we got it. We got it here. Same folder only. .amdx is there now. That is important. amdx file. This is like this. So it is the policies are in win sxs. Okay, so in a different folders. So it contains so many different folders. So that is the thing. These are all your policies on it. So you Windows W SSX. So as it said, it is in this one only. So this is LOC. Why it is showing like this now? But where is that folders? AMD64 only. AMD64 then. Uh, Backup, catalogs, file map, like this. This is a manifest files. DLL file. Application extension file. Okay, I will search in a test book later. I will show you that one. Okay, it is showing so many folders. So I need a concrete folder. See, unnecessarily I wasted your time. Okay, sorry guys. Okay. So first of all, this is control administrative templates. Expand it. Click on all settings. We one by one we can't search it for a your thing. Okay, so click on all settings. Okay, so filter on. So I go to filter on. Then I go to filter options. I go to filter option. First is filter on. Next go to filter options. So filter options. Select this one. Enable keywords for a filter. So like select this one. Then I am typing. I know my group policy. That's why general general page. I'm typing general page. I put a exact. So try to exact match with this keyword. Click OK. I click on again settings. It is showing two options now. If you remove this filter, click on settings. It will shows so many things, right? Out of this one we can't search it for our requirement. So if you want, if you know familiar with everything, so then you can go and we can find it, like we can find it. If you don't know much, then you can we can find it. For example, I seen remove network icon, or I will say do not allow pinning store apps. Okay, so remove task manager, or remove log off, remove change password, like that. So randomly you can go and check it once. Also we can do it, or if you know it, so better to go to filter on, then go to filter options, and select this option and put a appropriate name for this one. I put a general page. Next, I click on all settings. Now, instead of giving a big list, it is showing small list only. So, it is showing a disable and hide. So, I will go with the disable only. So, double click on disable. Okay, I disable. Not configured means this policy is either it is not enabled, not is disabled part. Okay, so it is not configured part, and you have to read once at least this thing. What happen if you are enable this? What happen if you are enable this policy? What happen? It disables the changing home page settings. It disable changing temporary files settings, disable changing history setting, disable changing color settings, changing ink color settings, changing font settings, language settings, accessibility settings. Okay, so this is the policy. If you are enabled, these things will be happens. So I click on apply and okay, the policy is enabled. Now you realize, no, I don't want to go for this policy. You realize, no, I don't want to go for this policy. But what are you do? The policy will apply. If you forget and you close this one, the policy will apply. Then how to check it, like if this policy is applied, then okay, later you found there is a policy. The policy is because of that policy you can't able to do some work. Understand? Because there is a policy, you can't able to do some work, so you have to go to the policy. Okay, you have to go to that policy, find out what settings in the policy, where it is located. I will tell you how to locate the policy is applied. Okay, so open the policy, select disable, don't change it to not configure. Select disable, apply, not configure, apply, then okay, then only it is disabled, then only it is disabled. Otherwise you have to do step by step and modify the backside also, like refreshing or policy kind of stuff, like we have to do it, updating policies for each and every step. Otherwise open it. If it is in enable condition, change it to disable, apply, and then go to not configure, apply, okay only. Okay, so this is how to change policy back to normal stage. Otherwise just disable it. Okay, next. So there is a so many ways are there, like enabling is different, disabling is different. Disabling will do reverse. Okay, in because of some policy a user is getting some thing. Okay, you can disable that one also. Okay, based on other things. Okay, okay, now I'm going to enable this policy, enable. Okay, and read whatever thing it is showing here, so read it, then apply. Okay, okay, this is enabled. So only one setting I done. Under user configuration, administrative templates, settings, I went to action, filter on, then go to filter options, and I select this option. I click on a general page, exact, then click OK. Then it is showing click on settings again. So it is showing disable general page. I open general page, I select enable, and then click on apply and click on OK, and make sure it is enabled. That's it. And close this window, close the editor, close the editor, close it. Once you're done, so better what you do, just refresh. Okay, so you refreshed, you can see the under links, under scope, you can see the links. There is no nothing is showing here. It means you are not yet linked. And under security filter, it is showing authenticated users. It's a generally the policies always applied to authenticated, means who got authenticated, that's it. Generally all users who got authenticated. Details, settings. So go to settings tab, and it is showing a something like this. Click on add, close, then automatically it generates everything. Okay, so IE restrictions, general, and computer configuration and user configuration, it is showing everything. So I click on show all. It is like who created it. Second one is links, where it is linked. Security filtering, delegations. So computer configuration, under computer configuration we do not nothing, but under user configuration, okay, under user configuration, one second, I'll hide everything, hide all. Then I go to user configuration, policies, administrative templates. Under this one, Windows components, internet, and internet control protocol. So we change this one, disable general page. Went to this one, it is enabled. Okay, because of this one you don't want now, so then you can go to click on this policy. You can understand where the policy is available. So close this one, right click, edit. So policies, administrative templates. So it is showing under Windows component, Internet Explorer, Internet control panel. So can you see Windows components, uh, Internet Explorer, Internet control panel. So you can find general page here. So instead of going to these many steps, we directly go to all settings, and that in under all settings, okay, so we find everything like this. Okay, under all settings, went to filtering settings. Okay, if you have a time and all, like then one by one you can go, lot of knowledge you will increase, but now I'm not fixing. So I will explain remaining things later. No linking. I created a policy, I edit the policy, and now I have to link the policy. I decided to link the policy to IT support user. Right click on IT support, link existing policy. So what is it? Go to IT support, link existing GPO. You can create a GPO directly here, also no problem, but link a existing GPO, linking the policy. So then select the policy. Okay. So I link the policy. Now if you see, it is a policy here. Okay. Under OU we have a policy. Okay, you can see the link status also showing here. Also you can select link is showing here, and also you can see the settings. I link the policy under OU, not under this one. And do not touch this one. Don't touch default domain policies or default domain controller policies. Okay. I forget how to restore it back. We can restore it back. Now just better to refresh once. Click on domain array forest. Just refresh once. Then update the policy. So how to update? GP update. You can put a small letters also, or you can open a CMD also. GP update space slash force. Okay, I'm giving space slash force. Okay, GP update space slash force. Now it is updating. It is showing in this one. Once it is completed, it will close automatically because I open from the run. If I open with the CMD, it won't close. No problem. That is also no problem. Okay. Next, I'm going to client. Mm, what is the password? ZAQ at the rate. I unnecessarily went to, sorry. I necessarily went to that searching for a group policies location, and it is wasted a lot of time. Next, here also go to run gp update /force. Some people who ask the question, means usually lay people who are do administration part, or a lecturer or student, what people at this they will ask, so why you are putting a force? No problem. So force is not compulsory. You are updating a policy. The force is earlier days, because of a lot of temper and all kind of stuff, the policy won't apply. Okay, so the policy won't forcibly. We need to get a policy information from the server. We need to forcibly take the policy from a server. Sometimes because you are not getting a priority, so you don't get it, right? So like you're in a lot of people are in a crowd is there, and you are telling like you went to some tiffin shop or a grocery shop, and you are asking for something. You, if you don't shout, and you won't get priority. Without a shout you'll get item, but with shout you'll get a faster, right? So generally buy a kya kar, like just you have to shout and you will have to get it, right? So like that. Okay, so I have to, only I have to do is sign out, right? So I'm signing out. Okay, so I sign out from the user, and then I log in. Better I will log in with other user. So IT user 1 or 2, no problem, both are in a same OU only, so you can verify with the both users also. I'm giving password wrong always. Okay, so why we should give force, that is the meaning is like that. Next one is, if you don't give group policy, sorry, gp update /force, can't you get a policy? Yeah, you will get it, no problem. Okay, so if you don't give gp update and you sign out sign in, still the policy will be works. The policy will be works even if you don't give gp update also. Like it's not a mandatory, because it's a world days, it's become a hobby of 2003 time, 2000 time, it's become more hobby. Later from 2008 it is, we are continue that hobby. Okay, we are continue that hobby, but it gives certain things. Like if you are updating a policy, means you're pulling the policy from your server, is the feeling will come up. Okay, like that forcibly, or updating wise, like. So which option? Internet, like this one. Change your home page, like this. Now last time when I opened this one, I got a big a window is open, right? Now it is not showing, it is showing a access to this feature has been disabled by a restricted set of set by your administrator, system administrator. So my group policy is working here. Okay, so when I try to open change your home page, last time it opened a window, right? So now it is open like this. Next, I'm going to internet options. I will change from internet options. I go to internet options, and here is security tab, privacy tab, content, connections, programs, and advanced. But where is the general tab? The general tab is also disabled here. So when I disable then general page, automatically general tab, the entire content will be is disabled. Okay, so this is our group policies. Okay, successfully we are taken. Okay, so if you want to test with a different user, if you want to test with a different user, we can test it also. So I'm signing out. Tell me which user we want other than, so sorry, where it is. In IT support I have two users, IT user 1, IT user 2, and in HR I have a one user, and developer I have a two users, one is Ajit, another one is Mohan. Hmm? So we can test with any of the user. I'm testing with a new fresh user. Again, password wrong. Okay, I'm logging with a new fresh user, but because of the fresh user, it will take little bit time, but we will see. Yeah, it will take time. So this is about your group policies. Important thing is here in a group policies. Back said it will take time. Meanwhile, I will revise once again. What is a group policy? Enforce various type of settings to large number of users and computers, and different type of group policies are mentioned here. And next, group policies we can apply on a OU domain site wise also. Next, group policies we can link policy to OU domain and site. We cannot link to user group and all kind of stuff. Okay. To open the group policies, we have to go to server manager, tools, group policy manager. So it will open a group policy management console. In that one, there is a forest domain, your domain name. Like that, if you keep on open, so you'll find a group policy object. So okay, so in a group policy object you want to create a group policy, then what you do, you have to create. So create a for that one we have to go to new and then give the name to group policy, and right click and it is go to group policy management editor will open. Okay, so this is the editor. So what are the settings you do settings already I told. So which settings we do in a settings in that one, computer configuration and user configuration is there. So we do in a user configuration generally. Okay, and link the policy. So link the policy to OU or a domain based on to whom you are on to apply. Refresh, then settings, links will be everything. You have to verify and update the policy either in a run or a CMD update, GP update slash force. You can do it. Okay, in both server and client, it is a better way to apply the policies. Okay, if you don't do it, this part also no problem. Try. If you are not getting, then try this one. Okay, if you are getting, try this one. Compulsory logout login is compulsory. Okay, so here it is client policy working or not, we have to verify this one. Okay, so this is a general tab. We try and what we done, I didn't write in how do you done. So what is the policy we done, just how do we done, so we didn't see. So this is client is login successfully with Sirisha. Now I'm going to control panel. See, it is working. Luckily means like that. Okay, network and internet. So I'm going to network and internet. Change your home page. Now it is open. Internet options. Now it is open. Why it is open? Anybody? The people are there or left already?
Sure.
Why it is open? No. Why it is not open earlier? Why it is open with Sirisha? The simple question. Tell me. It's a very simple question. Hmm? I'm not getting answer. Anybody posted in here at least? Nothing. Hmm. Guys, what happened? Why when I log in with IT user, the policy is applied? Why when I log in with Sirisha, why policy is not applied? Simple question, right? Why? Why?
because Sirisha is an HR for you, but we give policy for IT support only.
Very good. That's the thing. Like, thank God. Yeah, you people are understand. Yes, very good. That's answer. Okay. Yes. Why we are Sirisha is not getting a policy means HROU. In HROU, Sirisha is there, but I applied a policy on IT support OU only. Okay, that IT support user login, user in the IT support OU policy will apply on them. If a but I didn't connect the policy to here. HROU don't have any group policies, so user in the IT HR won't affected with the policies. That's it. Next one is a developer OU is also there. Like I have two users totally in with the sub OUs also Ajit and Mohan I given. Even these users also log in. The policy won't apply. Policy won't apply on them. So why? Because of they are not in IT support OU, and second, the policy is connected to link to IT support only. So that is a thing. Okay. So very good, guys. Okay. So this is your group policy practical number one.